Busy.
What were you doing last week, Scott?
Working. It's nothing more exciting than
That's
that.
lame. That's lame.
Well, you know, these things happen.
We limped on without you.
So the podcast is here. We're going to tell you what you can do for this, well, let's call it St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Oh, sure.
All right.
Green shirt.
Yeah, this is St. Patrick's Day proper. Fail. Fail.
Yeah, fail.
Success.
Nick Ferris behind the camera passed. He's wearing green. Kerry Cole failed.
Nicholas O'Ferris.
So we're going to talk about basketball, I suppose, and everything else you can do in town this weekend. But State Bees are in town this weekend, of course. State Boys Tournament. Last week was the girls tournament. This week we got the boys. Do we want to start with basketball, or do we want to see what else is going on around town?
Thursday's the day that no one will do any work. Everyone will be watching basketball.
That's probably true too. And
are we talking high school, college? What are we talking about, Jeff?
Productivity is going to plummet on the 18th and the 19th.
And the 20th.
The 18th could be because of the 17th, though. You never really know.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
Sure. We've got the big tournament Scott's going to talk about.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about, well, there's an Irish stew-off Saturday at the Aberdeen Elks.
Really?
Celtic Fair Fund and Fundraiser. I thought of you immediately when I think of cook-offs of any sort. I think of Scott Waltman.
We like to cook.
Good. Yeah,
Scott likes to cook.
And eat.
And
Eating is important.
Center Stage Show Choir Invitational Thursday at the Thomas F. Kelly Theater. The Irish theme continues. And I'll just mention one more thing. The Flame, Friday and Saturday night. Bill Giese and the Bad Fats. And you say, who are the Bad Fats?
They're
Pete Burkhart, Kevin Planis, Marty Jenkins, Mike Gillick.
All right. I saw a poster for that up, but I didn't know who they were.
All right. And before we talk basketball, Scott, by now I'm sure you've seen Avatar. Your thoughts?
I have not seen it. I probably will not see it. I don't have any desire to see it. I was happy it did not win Best Picture, although, you know, it can win all of the special effects awards at once. Clearly, those are great. But
you know, Jeff, I agree with Scott. I'm not.
The reason I bring up
we
Avatar,
protest.
It's now entering its 14th week at Carmike.
Wow.
There's talk that the Titanic record could be falling soon.
What was that? How many weeks?
We haven't done the research. However, coming out on DVD, April 22nd is Avatar. Can it be on DVD and in the theater at the same time?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
You know, there just hasn't been a good opportunity for me to get to that film.
Oh, when would the good
been
opportunity be?
Good chance. I don't know when it shows. I don't know when it shows. Where to go to see it or anything like that.
Okay, 3 movies opening Friday: The Bounty Hunter, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Repo Man, and are you guys in the mood to see a Jennifer Aniston romantic comedy?
No.
Almost never.
Almost never.
Right.
Leaving Thursday, Valentine's Day, Shutter Island, Cop Out, The Crazies.
Dan's.
I'm all right. I'm good.
Crazy Heart opens Friday at the Capitol.
All right. Crazy Heart. So
let's talk about the State B basketball tournament.
Okay, State B basketball tournament here, Barnett Center.
Who are you picking to win?
Oh wow, I haven't even thought much about it. I mean, I hate to take the #1 seed, so I'm going to take Hitchcock Tulare, the #2 seed.
Why do you not want to take the #1 seed?
Well, it's everybody hops on those '1 seeds, which is White River in this instance, by the way.
I am actually going to pick the defending state champion, Sully Buttes, the #4 seed, to come out and win.
Why?
I'm kind of a homer when it comes to the Sully Buttes. I got a nephew that plays on there.
You do? What's his name?
Alex Thorson.
Good player?
He's a freshman, so he doesn't play much.
All right, now let's take a look at the other 2 tournaments.
Oh, wait, but we'll run down Thursday's pairings here at the State B. First game, 1 o'clock here at Barnett Center. White River, the top seed against Coleman Egan. I've heard the second game of the afternoon, Sully Buttes and Viborg, 4-5 game at 2:45 is very intriguing. Basketball people tell me.
Really?
First game of the night session, 7 o'clock. Hitchcock Tulare and James Valley Christian. That's them back there.
Right back there.
Practicing.
Valley Christian. Yep.
And then #3. Whoa.
That's gonna hurt.
Go on.
#3, Faith, the 3 seed, 21-2, and Trip Delmont Armor. Play the late game Thursday.
The Packers are here?
Well, I don't know what their nickname is, honestly. I really don't.
Wow.
But at any rate, semifinals on Friday, and on Saturday, championship games and all that fun stuff. And of course, local teams. And here comes Nick.
He's fixing Jeff's lapel mic.
So
there we go.
Technical difficulties. We apologize.
Please stand by. We'll put a wacky picture up. And all right. Aberdeen Roncalli, of course, in the State A tournament. That's in Sioux Falls.
We'll move past that. Nobody cares.
Well, that's the late game Thursday night. Roncalli plays.
They play Elk Point Jefferson.
Interesting.
8:45.
Calling the number 3 seed.
State A, yes.
2 losses.
2 losses.
Who are you picking in that game?
I'll take the Cavs.
You will?
Sure.
What have you heard about Elk Point Jefferson?
I haven't heard very much about them.
All right, and what do we care? Why do we care about Rapid City? Any reason to care?
About what,
well,
Rapid City?
Oh,
you don't mean St. Thomas More. You mean?
No, we're looking up there.
Of
Rapid
course.
City.
Aberdeen Central.
The first game of the night.
18-5. The Golden Eagles against the 7th seed Brandon Valley. 6 o'clock Mountain Time.
Central, the number 2 seed.
Right. Right, and
let's hope
number 1 seed Huron, which is a team that has had Central's number so far this year, so we'll see about that.
Do you think maybe the Central boys are carrying a little chip on their shoulder after the girls let down an entire county?
I would hope so.
Ooh.
Well, I'm glad you said that, not me, I guess. How's that?
All right.
Quit distracting us, Ferris.
What else? What else we got going on?
Oh, shocking news. This Friday,
right.
This Saturday.
Saturday noon, doubleheader. Says here, Northern State against Mankato State, or Minnesota State Mankato.
At Fossen Field this Saturday.
Baseball doubleheader.
What are the odds on that happening?
I'd say the odds are slim.
It's not going to happen. It's been moved to Mankato.
Okay, well, there we go.
Later in the weekend.
I'm glad you're on top of this, Jeff.
I do, yeah. Gully and I work very tight.
Welcome back to the podcast. With us, our guest today is Gene Brownell, Athletic Director for Aberdeen Central High School. Welcome, Gene.
Thank you.
He doesn't have...
Thanks for joining us. Gene, what is your job here with the State B tournament?
My job is to be the tournament manager, to arrange all of the things that take place for the Activity Association. Joe Ock will be the tournament director.
Oh, okay.
And I will be the individual that makes sure all of the things that she wants done gets done.
Oh, and how long have you had this job with the State B?
We have been running this State B tournament since the mid-1980s, and I have done the last 12. This is number 12 for me.
Wow, wow. So do you ever have anything that surprises you, that catches you off guard after doing it all those years?
Everything catches you off guard at one time or another, and there are always new things that come up. So when you have people, you'll have surprises from time to time, but nothing major.
So what is the experience like for Aberdeen, would you say, the whole State B boys tournament?
Well, it's a wonderful opportunity for our community, for our university, and for our high school. Aberdeen Central is the host school, so we're responsible to make sure we have all the workers and all the organization and so forth taken care of. For the community, of course, it's just a wonderful experience. On the average, the adults will spend about $150 a day for each adult that is here.
Wow.
So you're looking at a tournament that if we have the normal number of people come here, could be between 1.2 and 1.5 million dollars to our economy.
Now, I know a lot of sports writers, and the key thing for them is of course the hospitality room and the meals up there. And I've heard, who provides those meals?
The Convention and Visitors Bureau. Nancy Crum is the director of that. They provide that, and they staff it, and that's part of their budget. And they do a great job.
Now, I've heard that the hotels actually, is it true that a hotel will volunteer to provide that particular meal?
Well, sometimes the hotels will do that because the hotels obviously benefit tremendously from having an event like a state tournament in town. But if Nancy's able to get them, I'm sure that helps her supplement her budget.
And which tournament stands out for you as the best one ever, the most enjoyable?
Oh, the most enjoyable, I think, was a few years ago with Warner and Herald, the two small schools vying for the state championship. We had a lot of people in here. The other one would have been a year before last when Louis Krogman was here from White River, and we had 9,044 paying customers that night inside the Walks Arena.
Wow.
It was a lot of fun.
This Walks Arena can be a lot of fun when it's filled up and noisy on a Saturday night, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is. And it will be filled up and it will be noisy on Saturday night championship night.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Gene. Our guest has been Gene Brownell. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.